Hello and welcome back to Skylines 2 in the city of Hobart. So last time we've done this little area in here where we have the modern community college, we have the round office, we have plenty of really nice places in here. But what I'm looking at is that we did the cargo train terminal, but we don't have any trains yet, and that's where we'll come in today and do the work. We also have like some high resource costs and even not enough customers in there. I want to do a couple of things. So when there'll be a knock-on effect or domino effect on that, if I might say. So the first one is building a rail yard so we can get trains bringing and taking materials for the industry and for the commercial area. This will reduce the costs for the materials in this area, and that will go away. We'll also use that opportunity to expand the industry a little bit more in there, and then reduce the increase the number of jobs available, which will in turn reduce the number of unemployed people that we have, because we have almost 4,000, which is just around like 10% of the population. So that is not good at all. So that's what we do. That is what we will try to fix today. And we will start by, I'll buy this. I'm kind of on the fence by this one. I'll buy this one because I want to build another specialized industry in there. And if you look at what we are producing at the moment, we are producing some grain. We definitely need more vegetables. And I will be a little bit sneaky in here and bring these resources a little bit more in this area, just so we can kind of get what we want in here or what we need for our farms. So going there, we'll get some vegetable farming. We will say in, doesn't really matter where, but I feel like in here. And then remove that again, just so we can bring this around. You know what? I will do this and then we'll go around and do our best in there. I'll bring this here, all the way there. And then there's a bit of a curve in here, just notice. And then we finish this there. Also go around and slightly change it, because I think we have some sneaky corners in here that we could definitely improve. Might as well do this manually, so we have all of this correctly placed. There we go. This is almost good. Once you bring this there, this goes around that spot. Once you connect this, there we go. And this is good. All right, this should give us some more vegetables. At the moment, 1 ton out of 60. That is okay. We need 22. So that's where we'll go with this. Now on this side, we will expand both the industry and create our rail yard. So what I'm thinking about this place over here is that I don't know if that'll be smart or not, but I'll do my best to make it at least hopefully work. If you know what I mean. So interesting enough, we have these roads in here, we have that one, this go around like that. I'm thinking that we can continue that road at the same time where, so this will be the where that I'm thinking. This will have to go underneath. We might keep that as an elevated piece of road. And I will fix that shortly as well. think this is the corner that I'm looking for over there. Now, this, I will grab this one, update, make this elevated. That's so close. Can I grab a node here and then move this slightly? I think it can be close. There you go, that works really well. And that will do the job as well that I wanted to do, without like having to change quite a lot. Now, this will go a little bit further. Oops, do that again. This is, let's go just normal elevation, and we'll bring that all the way there. Now for the rail yard, this will be more or less what I want it to be. Also, I might need to move that a little bit backwards, just to give enough space for all of this to connect, which means that we need this one. Bring this road a little bit further back, and then we will hopefully connect this around here, which also gives like a lot of space for the industry around this area. I've also noticed that we have like a lot of gaps in here and there, but sometimes it's kind of how I build as well. It feels like we have a lot of gaps and then we go filling them in and everything starts coming together. Sometimes I build everything together, sometimes I build it like that. I don't know why. It's just depending on the map and how things look like. So please bear with me, and we will get eventually at where we all want to be. But this is more or less where actually I want this to be there as well. All right, and then from here, I don't know what's the actual a good distance in there, but I'm thinking something like, as this is the entrance to the rail yard, I won't care too much if this is a tighter turn over here. And do the same thing, maybe a little bit further. This didn't work, we'll do that again. Just trying to make it look right. Yeah, there we go. Stop doing that. I might have to update this to be elevated as well. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Then bring this, remove that. And we have that connection properly set up. Good. Now I want to double check where the update of these will go. This makes maintenance faster, that's alright. Alright, so back to this. I think we can do, I don't know what would be better, to be honest. Trying to think if I put them all like that, if I could do something like complex curve. We go the front, the back, and kind of this. Well, didn't mean to do that, but you get what I'm trying to do there. This goes there, and we can also work with the terrain here a little bit to soften the blow in there. When I say soften the blow, make much sense, does it? It's basically taking this hole underneath there, which is not working at all. What's happening? Let me do this and this. Might just do on this side a little bit, just to soften the blow, as I said. But yeah, it does look a little bit better already. Good. All right, we have that in there. Now we need to actually make the line in here. So we already have the line in there. That is pretty good. Oh, and we have a train coming. Yay! Our first train. Nice. Hello. Speed this up. Go around. Look at all our city from this corner here and get into our station in there, ready to load and ready to go. That's nice. And loaded. Good. That's so nice. All right. We have that. That should start helping. We are now producing 1 ton only. I'll speed things up. Let the game run a little bit faster so everything start getting faster, but balanced a little bit faster. That's what I'm looking for. So in here, well, we will work with this. And I think what we'll do there is basically something like that. Also make other connections on this main road in here, so they have other options. I think this will be where I want to go there. Might turn that in there. Traffic lights out of this, and then at the same time I would remove the U-turns in there because they're usually just getting in the way instead of helping us. Now that I can do this as well, and I bought this one. Remove U-turns. Remove U-turns. Good. I think that's it. And by the way, no traffic lights here. We don't even have traffic getting there at all, so that is good. Hopefully this will keep moving nicely. Yeah, still, as you can see, we're bringing now cargo from outside, and this should help reducing the high resource costs in there. At the same time that we do it, we will start expanding our industry over here. And that fill out immediately. That's awesome. This would be still some trees in there. We'll keep that buffer. And I'm just wondering what we do in the middle there. Could be a park, could be more farms, or really, I don't know. That's an odd area for those farms, by the way, but yeah. Could be low density in this area at least. I think that would work. Could have more farms in here, or maybe farm in there to create like a buffer between these buildings. It's something that I'm open to do. And then I'm thinking that we could do a small alleyway just in the middle there. Also just thinking that we need some processing facility. We have post offices around this area. Have some there, but not an actual post office. So you know what? You could go in there. Why not? And I'll also give you one of those. Because from here, there'll be kind of an industry revolution in there. And I'm pretty sure this will be very helpful for the city. 225, that is very good. As you can see, 7.3 per month, 17 importing. That's good. Hopefully this will start going down soon as well. We do more, but yeah, it's gonna take some time to get all the balancing act here quite right. And speaking of, we have a fire department over there. Do we have police? Yes, we do. Or garbage. We have a recycling center over here. This is seems to be doing well, so that's good. Alright, so then I will expand this a little bit further. I'm actually keen on even doing this bit already. Alright, while this grows, we will come in here with our lovely trees, and yeah, we'll just add them in here. I think I'll keep going with our deal in here, same deal. Then I'm pretty sure we have some of those as well. What is this? Yeah, that's the hickory. They kind of pop, don't they? They have like a brighter color and they make things look a little bit better from afar. At least in my opinion. And which others do we have? What are these ones? London plane, of course. London planes. I'll look from that angle because that'll be easier to go closer to like train tracks and road as well. I'll do it like this. And I think we are good and have a little bit of extension of that green corridor in there that we so love. Alright, so now we have some new connections, some new industries, and hopefully some new jobs as well. Good. If you look at this option over here, we do have 24, 30 positions open and they close very fast. And basically across all education levels, we are filling up all those jobs. So this is working really well for us. Now, for me, that means that I'll just go in here and add more for them. I was thinking if I would do a park or something like that, but no, I think this would be enough. And if I look at this, I remember I said something about this side in here, but I remember I said something, I don't remember what I said. If that makes it better or worse, I have no idea. But it does feel like this needs some trees around it. It would be like a green heaven in between all of this. I wonder if we should put like a small park in here. This would be interesting, a campfire site right here. But then it will be on top of the building, so maybe no. We'll close this. Or maybe we do it. I think I'll do it. And I'll try to make it better as well, if that's possible. So let's grab some trees. I know that has like a bunch of oak trees there. So I'll do basically this. And then it kinds of fits all together. I like it. It's kind of a hidden part in there, but I like how it blends and it's abandoned anyway, so you would have some trees growing through it. So I think that makes sense. Alright, happy with that. I am happy with that. That's very good. So should be bringing more people into the city as well. And in terms of production, 13.7 per month. That's awesome. That's pretty good output here. And we're still level 1. That's nice. Now we have that. We're starting to produce things, and we do need more internal production of other materials. But the main problem, we actually have a surplus of every single thing. So I think that's just a matter of time for that to change then. We could help by producing more, for example, timber and livestock. These are usually ones that take quite a big of a punch. Coal is also one that's like being used quite a lot, especially that we have a coal industry over here. We could replace our power generation with something else. We have the gas power plants. This is not what we have. We have these small power plants. Oh, we actually are importing quite a lot, so maybe it makes sense. We are importing 22, so consumption is 67 basically. This is what we are producing, 20. If I go with this, 250. Oh yeah, that is a big yes. Now the only question is, where will this go? Could go at the back there. Could really go around here. Actually have 2 power plants. What I think I'll do, I'll use this area over here, and yay, big city, and challenge our friends of our family at this modern bowling alley, where the vibrant atmosphere promises an unforgettable gaming experience filled with entertainment. Cine Vista, and there we go. Good enough. We do need to connect this to our main network, so we can also export. This will go there, and yeah, going straight away. And now we have, yeah, huge surplus. So what this means is that this will go away, and potentially this one as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, this will go away as well. I could actually do this a little bit different, and I think I will. And now this is exporting again. Good. And now we have more space for industry around here, which is what this is all about. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. And then that spot there, we don't need it, but we might as well go in here and remove this. Yeah, that works, I guess. And then we will be making a lot more money. Look at that. Awesome. All right, we have all of these happening now, and I wonder, looks like we need more and a lot more people, but it tells me, I don't know, I never found out how accurate this is. I usually don't think this is accurate, especially the unoccupied buildings. I don't think that's true at all. We don't have obviously any high density yet in here, and unless this is low rent housing. Yeah, this is what I wanted in there. Might do some low-rent housing at this point in here as well. I think that could work. Feels like we need more car parks in this area as well. Car parks or... Nah, I won't fill everything with car parks in here. That's okay. I will do some low density, low rent housing right there. Look at this. Away it goes. Alright, where do we go with this then? I know that we have, yeah, this train going through here. If I have that train line coming here, I might give them, what is this? Commercial. Maybe I change this a little bit and get then a small train station there. That would fit perfectly in this area. So that is a little bit of a challenge with the train there. I think that would work. Only problem with this is that that's the school right there. I may change it. What is this? Firehouse, post office, and a school. I might replace this whole thing with that then. Let me start by removing this one. We do have some parks, we do have some grass in there. Have to remove all of that. How can I remove this? Oh. Let's remove it. There we go. We may need to compensate with some parks, but that is alright. This will have to go, unfortunately. And I need to remove this one as well. That this goes right in the middle there. Now that'll be a little challenging here because we'll be crossing some roads here and there. And I might even remove this one just to reduce the amount of roads we have crossing. But I think that would be for the best. And we do this here. I think this will work nicely, but let's see how it goes. So obviously we have to go down there. I'm thinking that we do a curve from there to there, and I'll adjust these roads. Let's remove it for now. This is terrible. Let's do this again. This is terrible as well. What's going on? Alright. And this. Yep. Go. Good. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Now for this extra road in here. Oh, this would be difficult. Is this going all the way up We can work with the pairing as well and go underground, and I think that's what's gonna happen in the future. I'll be honest. I think what I can do in here is a little bit different. Maybe... Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. I think what I can do is... Well, first, stop moving in. Like, we don't want you moving in here. So, let's redo this. So this goes in there. Good. I don't know what to do about this one though. I think I might go the same way there. Let me go up a little bit. So we grab this. If I go down all the way over here, that'll be minus 0.5. It should be exactly here. And then, oh, I did it wrong. This shouldn't be marked. Let's try again. So from here, connect please, there we go. 0.5, I think that's where we need to go, there we go. And then from here, I think I can basically do a connection like that. And there we go. That works. Looks fantastic in here, but what can you do? Can I change it somehow? If I do this. Yeah, alright, that works actually. This one, not so much, so we fix it. I think it has to be something like that. And also, this needs to be removed from here. I have to remove all the bushes. Refilter. Remove all that. What up? This, wait. This, alright. Oh. And we do more on this side. That's all we really need. We don't have these as well in here, which I can go in and basically do the same as we did on the other side. Update this. Maybe not everything, but from there. This is weird. Hold on. Maybe that doesn't work as I wanted to. This rolled mine needs to go further down a little bit, following that building. Also, nope, it needs to be without the key in there. So, again, this is not really what we want there. think that works a bit better. And then we do something like this. Although, come again. There. Okay, why we do have this, I have no idea. But we can work it out and make a nice update. Oh, I think that's kind of working. What I might do at the back there, looking at this, is that I'll bring this whole thing will have a key on that side, because they don't have access in there anyway. So then gives like a little bit of a protection in that area, which also now gives us the opportunity to come in here, create a new passenger rail line, and well, let's grab this one. And where do we go? The only place where we are connected, which is Madstone. And back again. For now. That's a nice little area there for us. Also can make this more comfortable and attractive. And this is Maidstone, not Madstone. Maidstone. Alright. Maidstone. City. There you go. Color? Yellow? No. Let's use this blue. I think I like that. Alright. Alright, we have now some trains, we have now more industry. How are we doing in terms of money? Very good. In terms of unemployment, that's starting to go up again, probably because we have more than 2,000 people moving in, which is great. And the other thing I want to say is the production. We are almost producing all the vegetables that we need. How good is that? Let's take a look at that. That's really good. And still level 1. I don't have problems with life. There you go. I don't know why some Europeans do that from time to time. Alright, although everyone loves us, we still have some high resource costs. And I believe that one of the reasons for that is that, let's see what we are actually selling here. Electronics. Oh, electronics. Alright, I think we have a trend in here. How do we make electronics? Do we have any... Ooh, we don't have a lot of good internet in there, which makes this all awful. The only one that we have is this tower over here. Alright, maybe we have to take a look at this. We could do a server farm in here. That would be actually great. Might buy this title, so like we get away with this. And let's get that server farm. I think I need to unlock in here. Server farm, unlock. This will unlock like a lot of power. So 30,000 gigabytes. I'm thinking that we bring a road on the side there. A straight road, please. From here. Is this? Zero, please. There we go. Alright, and this should allow us to add this building right there. which should give us a lot more internet. There we go. Not on that side though. If we come over here and then... No! What have I done? Not there. That's... Is that a normal low density office? Yeah, that's a normal office. Alright. Disaster averted. Just wanted to turn that off. And we go in here. And... This might be an interesting place for that. I need 3 squares for this. So 1, 2, 3. Don't you actually connect? Also, yeah, I need to start moving this and then looking at redoing this area and all the parts in here as well. What is this? Why is this a dead end? Why is this a dead end? Alright, maybe there was something weird happening there, but yeah, not anymore. And then if I look at this, I can get this here. And a small pathway connecting us. Let's see what's going on in here. They can jump the fence in there if they want to. There's a lot of people coming here from the train itself. That's awesome. Also, I just noticed that this might not work how I intended. And try to fix it. Let's see. It doesn't fix it. Is that the building? Alright, that's better. Now I'll try this again. There. I'll also use move it so I can get these a little bit closer. Even though it makes a mess here, we'll fix that later. Alright. And this one will get some upgrades. So we can go out and see what happens in there. Alright, that's better. Not perfect. I wonder if that server in there doesn't really do much. Yeah, I'll need a second one here. Would that be... I want to say that that is a bit too much, but at the same time, feels like everyone here could benefit from that, you know? I might go here and do it. There you go. And I might remove this one. Let's see how that looks like. Because, yeah, that is alright. And what we may need here is just another tower or this. Move it. Because I think this will do everything we want for this area. And internet connection should be sufficient now. Yeah. Can even upgrade this as well. Let's see. Ooh. This is much better. All right. I'm happy with this. And hopefully this will start reducing the costs for these buildings, basically, for the electronics. And we don't have like a lot of offices as well. That's true. That might be the reason why. if I go with some of those, how are they gonna play? Why are you complaining already? There you go. We should produce more electronics internally in the city and resolve this as well. Or that's what I hope. Lots of people using this park as well. And then, where are they going? Oh, walking through here. Did I make this like a park area or something like this? It's so weird how they're walking there. Like, I don't mind, but it is weird, isn't it? Just feel like we need more parks here. Not this, not this. Could get that one. Have something. I think I know what I want to do here. I would do kind of something weird first, and then grab this road and then update these bits. Remove that, remove that. This will go slightly further. There you go, so this is connected. And this will go. I will then have this one over here. This one over there, and we just move it to align this properly. So that way we keep them, we give them apart. They still have that, and then we can. Oh, that's all we need. Let's remove some of those. These I'll keep. I don't mind. Those ones maybe not here. There you go. Kind of, you don't even notice from afar. But this should, produce electronics, which then should reduce costs as well. How are we doing in terms of that production? This is software, that's material. Yeah, interesting. Now, this is normal taxation, by the way. I have some offices in this area as well. I wonder what would happen. I don't want to put like a high rise in here. I think this is okay. It's just not selling yet. But I think I found what the actual issue was. Although I think it's better. As you can see, we don't have the issue with not enough people anymore in there. I have a feeling, I'm not completely sure about this, I have to go back and look whether we have less issues with high resource in here. But at the same time, we now have more production of this resource internally. Internet access for them is easily accessible over there. And we have both the cargo terminal in here and the passenger terminal in there as well. And I think this will help. Now we need to give it some time for it to, well, accommodate everything and everyone in there. I think it's pretty good progress. Now what I'll do, I will come in here, get this. I'll go in there, remove that bit. Bring these around all the way here. I don't want this connecting over there, but I'll go close like so. And I do feel like I will expand this a little bit. Then we need a buffer here because we have still, I think, ground pollution from the coal power plant in there. Yeah, we need to basically create a buffer there. And I have some noise pollution and air pollution a little bit in here. So just have to be careful with house that way. I think this will work out for us. Alright, that is pretty good, I think. Much better now that things are moving along. Yeah, unemployment will rise a little bit because of that. But I think I have one idea just to counterbalance and give a little bit more internal produced electronics in here. Just really hope this works well. I don't want that high there, but it's just one building. It might be okay. Might. Can see how this goes. Because then this will produce even more commercial electronics, not commercial, in there. Is this going all right? Yeah, I think it is. Have this crossing here, that crossing there. They are kind of stopping, but that's because the cars are waiting over there, which means that I don't know if I want traffic lights in here. I think they can go. So as they find a gap, they can just go. Some of them will come for like moving for the new housing in here for all the car parks, all that sort of stuff. So that'll be a little bit busy for a while until that gets controlled. But let's wait a little bit and I'll be right back with some small update in here while this all goes away. Right, traffic is gone and looks like ambulances are going as well now. But I have an update for you on this. So it's slowly reducing the number of buildings with these high resource costs. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 7 before. So, and the good news is that, as you can see on this very long menu that appears here, profitability on this one is getting by 38%. This one is 100% profitable. This one getting by 34%. 100% profitable. And this one is 100% profitable as well. And I can see like this one is selling electronics as well. It's 87% profitable, but it's starting to level everything up again and make it more consistent with the whatever is happening with this city, which is good. So I think slowly when they need to buy more resources, this will start to change. Stop doing that. And I think we'll soon see all these gone. In terms of jobs, as you can see, pretty good in terms of unemployment. We started with at 41,000, we are at 48,000 at the moment. I believe, yeah, everyone that all the open positions we have in the city are filled. These ones are the ones like people shifting from job to job, job to job. We are also making a lot of money from exporting electricity, 508,000. In terms of production, we are almost producing everything we need for vegetables, which is good, very good. So this is a big change as well from what we had before. And what's more important, we now have a functioning and quite busy, if you look at this amount of people coming in and out here, train station and bringing people from the outside of the city and back in. We also have this quite busy cargo station now. As you can see, what is this? Storage warehouse. Yeah, we have things that we are selling and we are starting to export electronics. That's a very good sign from what I just spoke about. So it's just waiting for things to really balance. Exporting plastic, electronic, paper, metal, and concrete. And we are not actually importing anything at the moment, which is quite good. And yeah, so things are doing pretty well now with all these changes. Our new gas power plants is over there. Our new vegetable farm is over here. We have some new buildings in there and a large office in there now that produce software from electronics. So there we go. And we should produce more than enough electronics, by the way. If we look at this electronics, yeah, we have a surplus of 169. Hence why we are exporting to other cities. And now we are doing a lot more software as well because we have more electronics. So this is starting to balance. That's the word I was looking for, balance, and working much better, especially with the train station. Couple of things here while we're waiting. I put like a hedge in here just to protect people walking along that side in there, and remove some trees from the car park in here because they are all on top of everything. And yeah, we might need to do something on this side though, because it does feel like a prime spot over there and I would hate to miss it. At least for now. I don't know. Well, I want to make this go underground, but for now I'll just do that in there and then we'll rework on this corner here later on. But for today, that'll be all that we have. I hope you enjoy it. Some good progress. Oh, also our server farm here. That's driving everything good. That's pretty good. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any ideas, please also do let me know. This is our first high rise, by the way. That's our office, and I think will be the only one. Oh yeah, I'd added this car parking here as well, just to help with the demand for car park. It is, yeah, almost full already. So pretty good stuff. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.